there's a content update that one of y'all linked me about that I think is interesting to look into. 11.1.5 content update. So this is an incremental patch that's coming soon? Question mark? I have no idea when this is coming. But it's on its way to the PTR. So what's coming in the 11.1.5? I don't know. Let's find out. What's next? Well, you can defend the Arathi in the Nightfall scenario. This is my first time reading this. I have no idea what this is about. Players will take up arms besides a new faction, Flames Radiance, to defend the Arathi against the Sareki forces following the defeat of Queen Antsarek. Oh! That makes sense. You kill Queen Antsarek, there's still gonna be people to fight. The faction consists of volunteer militia-led veterans, Thrade Pyremaker and Milton Wildbrown. As you rise through the ranks, you will earn up to 10 levels of renown and unlock new rewards. What? Okay. Alongside the Flames Radiance, players will be split between task forces within the Nightfall public scenario to clear the battlefield and push back the Sareki. You'll also be able to strike back against Sareki forces throughout Halifal and Ashkahet to continue to earn renown and rewards with additional quests and activities between the scenarios. Have they ever done anything like this before? It seems like a story scenario, but you'll be able to get some good rewards from it and renown from it. Players can expect a variety of rewards for taking part and quests, including new armor sets, a tabard that will update visually as you progress through the ranks of the Flames Radiance, weapons, a new color variation of Delver's dirigible, and more. This seems like a lot to put in an incremental patch. As your rank increases, you can also expect to earn buffs, which will help you become stronger while in Halifal and Ashkahet. What? Sounds like run-of-the-mill patch content for new renown. Well, this is my first time being like actually paying attention to all the new content that comes out in a WoW expansion since probably WoD. I have in Dragonflight was much more casual, and now I'm actually like caring about things like renown. In Dragonflight, I didn't care about renown at all. Like I was just very, very casual, logging in to do a dungeon here and there, but now I'm more serious about it. So this is kind of new for me. Dastardly Duos. Later in the patch cycle, players will be able to experience a new 6-week event providing a variety of cosmetics, toys, and even some dungeon items based on the bosses you encounter. Wood. Vinny Sweets, showrunner and announcer, is promoting Dastardly Duos where players can step up to take on animatronic versions of past bosses, gain power-ups, and strive for higher and higher scores for bragging rights. You and your party will fight 2 or more bosses at a time to rack up your highest score. You and your party. But who's the duo? Oh, you fight 2. The duo is the bosses. It's not you and a friend. It's like you and a party fighting 2 or more bosses. There'll be 3 hubs for Dastardly Duos the players can visit. One in Stormwind, one in Orgrimmar, one in Dornegal. When Vinny Sweets is running the show, you'll need to speak with Ziggy Maru to queue for the fight in Dastardly Dome. A visit with Woden, the troll servant vendor, will also get you access over the weeks to some additional power-ups or items that can help you in the fight. Is this going to be hard? It could be. This sounds really fun. So there's going to be some kind of a leaderboard. You can get a higher score and do better and better at it. I like that. In week 1, there will be 4 bosses available to fight. And each week thereafter, additional bosses will be added up to the total of 10 total bosses to face. I've never heard of anything like this before in WoW. Earning specific achievements will also provide additional game effects from them within the Dastardly Duo. This seems like a fun thing that you can just quickly jump in and do, which I love. Earn points for kills, damage done, and more. Yeah, you want a high score for bragging rights. So this tells me there's going to be some kind of a leaderboard involved with how good you get at fighting the 2 bosses. Oh, that sounds really neat. This sounds like a lot of fun. What does you think this says? Not a fan of Horrific Visions, but apparently many players are excited for its return. Horrific Visions. I was not really a very active player the last time that these came out, that these were around. Only thing I know about Horrific Visions is Asmongold trying to get the male muncher mount from it. I watched him suffer. But outside of that, I don't know a lot about it. I just know there was a male muncher and it was very difficult to get it. Yeah. Returned to N'Zoth's corrupted versions of Stormwind and Orgrimmar. I did them. I did do a Horrific Vision to try to get a male muncher myself, and I failed. I remember that there was a like a debuff you could get in there where it would put bugs on your screen, and I really hated that. I really did not like that at all. It made me very uncomfortable. As you make your way through these encounters, you need to maintain your sanity or ultimately fail. You will be able to go it alone or create party of allies to join you. Ooh, you can do it solo. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I like solo content that's challenging. Players who want to experience Horrific Visions alone or need an additional helping hand in their party also able to invite a constructive or a dormy companion to join them. This follower will be able to tank DPS or heal. Oh, you can get an NPC to help you. That's cool. For players looking for a bigger challenge, you'll be able to activate higher difficulties of play for additional gear up to heroic difficulty items appropriate to your level. Horrific Vision masks are also returning, including Mask of Pain, Mask of Dark Imagination, Mask of the Long Night. What are the masks? I don't know what that is. So that tells you how casual I was back. I think it was BFA when this was out. 3 additional new masks will also be available to discover and conquer. What are masks? Is this like affixes? Oh, okay. Yes, it is. So you can get as many as you want and then solo it. That sounds fun. Yes. Ooh, I'm gonna love that. This expansion keeps getting better. For real. I appreciate that they're going back and resurrecting some content that people liked before instead of just letting it rot. Like, why not bring it back? People liked it. A new currency to collect becomes available to spend at the vendor for various previous rewards. Displace corrupted mementos. Players will be able to earn new rewards in Horrific Visions, such as mounts, toys, transmogs. Yeah! Whether you're playing a new max level alt or experiencing it for the first time, you can experience this content shortly after. Yeah, that sounds really fun. So this sounds fun. This also sounds fun. This could be fun or it could be lame. I don't know. That's my take on this so far. We are implementing a new UI update, which introduces a cooldown manager, allowing players to better track class ability cooldowns. What? You know what WoW needs? WoW needs job gauges, like FF14 has, but built for each class. Custom built for each class. You need one that's really fancy and sick artwork on it, and you need one that's simple. You need to be able to pick between those for every spec. They need that. I know that we have weak auras and people just use weak auras, but I don't want to use weak auras. Weak auras lags the crap out of my computer. I want built-in shit for that. That is what the game needs, really. I don't think this is going to be that advanced, but maybe it's a step in that direction. Well, this sounds amazing. I like what I hear. This is a lot of stuff to put in a 0.5. I'm glad. Too soon. This is like dessert right after Thanksgiving meal, right? I'm glad to hear that other people enjoy the expansion as much as I have. Dastardly Duos, the new faction sounds fun, especially the power-ups in those zones. Be interesting to see how fighting new bosses, 2 bosses with the leaderboard. Yeah! This will be really cool to do. This will be really cool. And I love the idea of horrific visions solo. In fact, I think that's probably the most exciting thing that I heard. This sounds like a ton of fun stuff to do. I loved horrific visions. You best bet I got a real good speed running through Stormwind on my rogue back in the day. Cool, cool. Visions. Wait, Bran. Wait, is Bran gonna be our companion? Okay, it's not Bran, but it'll be fun to see how the chaos of visions lines up with AI companion. Oh, you know what you should do? What if... Okay, what if your construct of story Dormy is like... You can make them an alt that you have. You can like... Okay, either... let it be one of your alts, or let you pick an NPC. So, like, I want Nosdormu. Go with me. That would be awesome. Heroic only gear for the hardest horrific visions? Is that what it sounds? By the time this comes out, a lot of us will be done with heroic gearing. Could at least give equivalent rewards that original visions did. Well, we'll see.